Terry Gray out of Bartlett, Tennessee. He's on the outside in the black number 10. Iowa's Todd Tagers on the second row. And Henderson from South Dakota on the outside at 83. We're picking the pace up, Doug Clarks. Norm Wadley's got the flag in his hand. We go green. Terry Gray around the outside, the 93, 92 NCRA champion. Gray down the back straightaway, moves way out in front. Delansky running second and Rod Henderson third. Better and Danny Smith and double zeros out of it. Danny Smith back in the pit area. Danville, Indiana's Danny Smith, he's back in the pits. Craig Delansky attempting to close in on Terry Gray. It's a race for the lead down the back straightaway. Terry Gray from Bartlett, Tennessee, the Mays Oil Company special. Craig Delansky in a 1K running second. Rod Henderson, John Hall, and Todd Tagers. And the 51J with a problem down the front straightaway. Ryan Jamison from Burlington, Iowa. He's going to bring out a yellow flag. He's going to bring out a yellow flag down the front straightaway. Ryan Jamison from Burlington, Iowa, parked up in turn number 2. Spot to the A-main. Weave in the 6th spot. Picking the pace up. We go green. A lot of wobbling coming off at turn 4. Looked like Bob Wee was in trouble in the 19 car. He's back on the move now. The car bubble coming up. Delansky took the lead to 1. Delansky moves well out in front now. Terry Gray running second. Rod Henderson third. John Hall, Todd Tagers in still running 6th now. Billy Bill in the 17 car. Dave Eckert running 7th. A white flag. Down this time with a checkered flag. Craig Delansky.
The Energenics tent. Stop by there and pick up your 50-50 tickets. Napa Night at the Nationals, the winning team. I'd like to thank Napa for being on board again this year. Green flag, your second heat event underway. Right to the front in a hurry is California Eric Rossi going into that first tour, that 98X. That Family Auto Service sprinter running second. That Polydome 6M, Tim Munson, running third. And that United Express Custom Trailers U2, Joey Saldana. That Ace Cabinet Central 57C is Troy Parsons running in that 4th spot. That final transfer, the Dew Enterprises 7H2O. Pete Butler running in that 5th spot. Running 6th in the unsponsored 29N is Larry Neighbors. You race for that final transfer. That Ace Cabinet Central 57C of Parsons. He's got Pete Butler right on his tail as they come out too. Butler now blue and white, 7H2O. Parsons in the orange 57C. He's still got 4th, but he gets high out of turn 4. Over the cushion up by the wall, he brings it back down, but he goes from 4th to 5th. He had a wild ride on the high side, and he loses a spot and takes him out of the transfer. Now you race up front. There it is. is down the front chute. Eric Rossi in that 98X. The Polydome 6M. Tim Munson on the inside of turn 2. Munson and Rossi down the back chute. Munson pulls in behind Rossi now into turn 3. Eric Rossi in that JB Enterprises 98X. It's your front runner, Tim Munson in that Stevenson chassis 6M, giving him a run for it. Joey Soldan in the United Express Lines Custom Trailers U2 is running in that 3rd spot. The Lance Landers Motor Company 7H2O of Pete Butler running 4th. Altoon Auto Body 57C of Troy Parsons in that number 5 spot. The Californian still out in front. Eric Rossi as he goes into that 4th turn. He's running a cushion. He's got a little advantage now on the white flag over Tim Munson in the 6M. The U2 of Joey Saldana. Checkered flag as he comes down the front chute. California's Eric Rossi.
Somewhere it's quite a few years now. We're on the Nationals at East Bay in February. The All-Star Circuit of Champions. All right. Norm Wadley on the flag stand looks him over as they come around turn 4, heading for the white line. Bring it together. Look good. Ed Lynch Jr. breaks out in front real quickly. Todd Reeving going to hold that second, but the race is for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. That's where the transfer spots card, and they know it, top 4. The race between Marlon Jones and Mark Fennell for that 3rd and 4th position. Marlon Jones, the D1, drops down on the inside. Way out in front is Ed Lynch Jr. Back in that 5th spot, Wisconsin's Jim Nellis in the 51 car. He's running 5th. Only 4 cars go to the main event. Ed Lynch Jr. way out by himself, enjoying the Friday night ride. Marlon Jones. Rick Montgomery now running 6th in the number 9 car, but they're way back off the field. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, guaranteed a main event spot. Marlon Jones trying to close the gap now on Todd Reeving. Reeving running 2nd. Yellow on the track. Must be debris on the speedway somewhere. I don't. A lot of their events used to start down the back straightaway, but it did create some problems. Now they're picking up single file all the way around 3 till they get down to 4. When the driver picks it up, we'll go green. Ed Lynch moves back out in front. Well down, look out, back straight away, look out, hang on, holy cow. A good piece of driving by the 51 car of Jim Nellis, holy cow. The 27 of Mark Fennell that dropped down to the inside. Both drivers very lucky for just being able to get on the track and be a part of this program. So she's having fun, she's anxious, getting some laps under her belt, she's ready to go. Ed Lynch Jr. picks it up again, green, 2 to go. the big race is going to be for fourth place with 2 laps remaining. The white flag's going to be coming out. Oh, the race for fourth. Rick Montgomery got down inside, took a look at the front straightaway. Now he's slacked off. Down for the checkered flag, Ed Lynch Jr. Knoxville Nationals, the non-qualifiers heat events. Right off the bat, that 8TW, a Kelly and Associates car driven by Greg Hodnett jumps the #1 spot. Topping to Robert Hubbard tonight. He said, we're getting ready. He said, we're beating the front row if we can get there. So we're going to give him a run. You race back there for that third spot. Mike Hubert Jr., Peter Murphy out of Australia, and that Jordan Brothers unsponsored 1J runs third. In that second spot, Gary DeWall in that left wing 16 is in the #2 spot. Kelly and Associates, 8TW of Greg Hodnett in that second turn, all by himself. That left wing 16 running second with Gary DeWall at the wheel. Peter Murphy and the Jordan Brothers own unsponsored car running third. Californians Mike Hubert Jr. That T-Plus engine treatment 74 is in the 4th spot. Now he's getting a challenge. Fellow Californian Van Gurley Jr. in that DuPont 3BV. Gurley Jr. into turn 3, goes to the inside. A white car working on the black one. He goes to the inside. Hubert up top. The juniors are going at it down the front chute. Both of them out of California. Van Gurley on the inside. Mike Hubert up top. Now Hubert, the advantage as he goes into that third turn. Your leader's Greg Hodnett. Second is Gary DeWall. Third is Peter Murphy. Mike Hubert Jr. now has that 4th spot nailed down with Van Gurley staying close to him. Mike Chad, that 61A is running in the 6th spot. Turn 2 and down the backstretch. Your leader, Greg Hodnett. Coming out of that second turn, running second, Gary DeWall. Oh, Mike Chad catches the front straightaway fence right by the flag stand. He bounced, keeps running. There's a white flag for your leader, Greg Hodnett, and that Kelly and Associates 8TW. The left wing, 16 of Gary DeWall is second. A 1J, Peter Murphy is unsponsored, running third. Mike Hubert at Oak Harbor Auto Central 74.